Good morning, everyone. Welcome. So I'm going to be very quick today. Take off my music. Not going to be very long. Couple things. Yes, there is a full moon in Gemini, so um, it's going to be radical. It's going to be crazy. It's all about communication and connecting with the communication within oneself. Really try and stay out of your head and watch out for angry people. That's a big one. Anger is a big one with this. I need lipstick. Sorry, I just need lipstick. Hi, Lexi. Hi, Karen. I saw that Lexi was on and then she scooted away. The other thing with this energy, with the um I just kept on getting blow up and things blowing up, but I think it's where I think within your own self things might be blowing up where you might have to look at some kind of advantage for your one self, like not get stuck. It's kind of like a chill out, you know uh sun Mars kind of conjunction, the alignment and truth. And this is all about this preparing, right? I'm here, mama. Stay home today. Okay. Yeah, it just wasn't showing up on my little number thing, but whatever. I just go with the flow. I have a new mic. So my mic right now is connected with the computer and not with Instagram. It was connected this morning when I did my walk. I did a walk this morning. I did a live. Um, this morning. So talked a little bit about this. But the Sag, um, I feel like the Sag energy that we're so used to, for the Christmas season and everything, the Sag energy, the hype, everything is kind of like cut off. And the reason why why it is cut off is because of that Jupiter vibe. Even though we are in a full moon Gemini, everybody gets all hyped about full moons and it's so beautiful, it's so wonderful, but he's squaring off Neptune's at the coming to the end of his sign, will be retrograding back, he'll be stopping then going forward. It's kind of like he knows that we're coming to the end of a time in Pisces, and that things are just, when it comes on to that 12th house, spiritual house, karma, truth, hidden secrets, things are going to be like bubbling up, craziness. And this is where discernment is really going to be important, because there's going to be so much bubbling up to the surface. What is true and what isn't true is going to be a huge factor with a lot of this energy that's coming forward. And we are wanting to see the bigger, but with Mercury, then, oh, lovely Mercury, who is in retro shadow. So he's in shadow. He's going to be going up to 8 degrees of Capricorn and then retrograding on the 5th of December. This is about a bigger understanding and trying to figure out that bigger understanding of what it is that we need to understand. But you're not going to get it. It's going to be like little trickles, like a little, here you go. It's like the advent calendar. Here, have a chocolate. The bigger chocolate's coming, but today you just get a little chocolate and then you get another little chocolate. You're not going to get the full big picture, not from Mercury, and not with Jupiter being retrograde. And we also have, with this full moon squaring off to Neptune across the street from the sun and Mars, and they are squaring Neptune. So we have this massive T square that's going on. That's total mutability. So if you're a fixed sign or a cardinal sign, it's going to be feeling pretty fucked up for you, because you're like, I don't want to go that way. I don't want to do this way. And no, we're taking charge. And the mutability is like, no, it's a mutation. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's like warpedness is coming in, and we're trying to figure out what exactly is that blob. Is it a blob? Right? So it's a meditation pillow time, but not to go crazy over the meditation pillow, but in order for you to just sort of sit, get some bearings, allow for the energy to go through, because we have a lot of energy that's mutating, a lot of energy that's moving through going to hear one thing one minute, one thing the next minute. I mean, we're hearing crazy things about the Middle East. We're hearing crazy things about, you know, so-called peace rallies and all of that that's happening in the world, and we're feeling it, and it's also coming up into a state of frenzy and fear. Eris North Node, I don't like them. No, she's calling chaos and strife. So there's strife and chaos wherever you look. And it may not be that you might be not watching the news, or you might be paying attention to it. But what you are paying attention to is what is the strife and the chaos, look at my dog, um, happening in your life. I don't know. The dog's going freaky. So that energy that's coming into your life, what is that causing? What is that happening within your own realm? And paying attention to it. It's so important for you to be paying attention to it, and allowing for you to have some reverence over it and sort of take a step back with what is going on. It's not to sit on the couch and do fuck all and wait for something to appear, or Prince Charming, or try to go out there in full force. Like, if you're going to try and go out there in full force and I'm going to conquer this, it ain't going to happen. You're going to be feeling extremely overwhelmed with it all. And that's not what we want. So, y'all, I'm going to pull some cards quickly here, because I do have quite a few errands to do today, and I wanted to get on here. If you are wanting the 24 readings for 2024, now those of you who have gotten my moon readings before, you know what they're all about. I record them and I send them to your inbox. $288 for the whole year. It is regular over $900. So if you want the readings for the whole year, plus the bonus of your personal reading for 2024, it's $288. Get on it now. If you need to make payment plans, let me know. Okay. After today, it's gone. I won't offer it at this low a price, probably ever again. We also have my life workbook that I created. It's over 80 pages. It goes through different areas of your life and helping you to create and a vision board, a vision for oneself, and getting you to really work with your energies and look at, what do I need to work on more in my life? What do I, this part of my life is doing pretty good, so I don't really have to focus on that so much. So there's that. So have a look at my 2024 workbook, my life workbook. It is a digital PDF download. We used it for the vision board, and those who were in the vision board were just like, they were astounded. I was astounded because it took me over a month to create it. It was just month plus. It took me longer than that because I had to take a break from it because there was so much information I wanted to put into it, plus do the digital work. Creating it online was quite the feat. But luckily, with things like Canva and other instruments that we have online now, can really aid you in helping in your creation, which Mama needs sometimes. Yes, she does. So let's pull some cards. So if you're interested in that, and I'm just going to stress that those lunar readings are pretty awesome. Oh, coffee. King of Fire. Fire's coming in. He knows his passion. He understands his passion. He knows when to act. He knows when to hold back. So in comes the king. And fire can be overwhelming at times. And here we have Mars and the sun, and which are very fiery within themselves. Like Mars is like ruler of Aries, the old ruler of Scorpio. It has that fiery intensity to it. Plus the sun, full moon, Gemini, let's make things bigger than what they are. Blah! Explosive. And Mercury, out of bounds, wanting to make sense of it all. Here comes the King of Wands. It's like, okay, We have a lot of passion coming in, and it's the king, and it can be explosive, it can be overwhelming. So in comes the king, and as he is coming in and the king is bringing in, well, in comes the queen, because Queen of Pentacles is like, "You know what, honey? I don't need you to be so overpowering. I'm going to throw a little bit of dirt on you." And just sort of like, let's just taper it down. Let's come into the grounding. Let's come into where it is that we want to create. What do you want to moodle over? What is it that you want to embrace within your life, right? That's where we want to sort of sit down, journal, get your drawings out, start to draw. Beautiful day to draw, get into your artistic abilities, maybe finger painting, do some finger painting. When was the last time you did some finger painting? Excuse me as I do that. Get messy with things. Allow yourself to get a little messy and get into that creative mode. That would be so beautiful for today, where you're not out and just trying to like, oh, we got to do all this stuff and you're like, then you freeze kind of thing. So come into that grounding. It's going to be so important because things are going to move extremely swiftly. Air comes in and it's like bang, and that Gemini wants to communicate. It wants to give you the information. It wants to come in, and the fire wants to build. And here's the queen. No, 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 no. So it is. It's mutable. It's all over the place, and it can be very overwhelming for you, right? And that's the whole thing. You're decorating, that's beautiful. Yeah, get into that sort of soulfulness that we need. If you're going to be baking or anything along that line, would be absolutely fabulous for today. Get into that baking, get into some creative mode for yourself. Will be a very positive event for you. So don't push it, baby. Don't push it. Don't be the pusher. So on that note, I'm going to send you guys out with so much love. May the Lord and Lady watch over and bless each and every one of you. And shine your light. Shine your light. Let me know if you're interested in any of the last day of the sale. And move on, baby. Just move on. Bye bye.